Hello, everyone. How are we? How are we? How are we? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So last night was a thing, wasn't it? We did all right last night. Last night was good. It was a late one. It was a late one. We were there till 1 o'clock in the morning, but we had to. We had to stay up last night because we weren't just staying up, we were going up. We finally did it. 8 seasons in, and we finally got ourselves promoted into the National League. And we're talking like we've won the Champions League, but we've managed to get out of Tier 6 into Tier 5. I'm now calling it, on Twitter, I'm now calling it the greatest save on Twitch. So that's the new moniker we're going to have to call it. It's the best save on Twitch right now. Darlington got themselves out of the National League North. Playoff final victory. God bless you, own goal. My word. I'm going to get a Darlington shirt with own goal on the back just to celebrate. With number 8, I think. Possibly. Tonight, we say hello to old friend pen and paper because we got some planning to do, haven't we? We need to start planning and getting some new players in for next season. We will have there will be a DVD of the playoff final win. Why Callum wants a copy. I think me mum might want a copy, possibly. Well, no guarantees really, but I think we get a price break from the manufacturers if we can sell 5. So let's see if we can get if we can maybe like sort of round our numbers up to 5 possibly. But yeah, let's see what we can do with commemorative merch, shall we? Should we go and just have another look at it just to see if it's definitely true? I think we should. It definitely look. Darlington promoted to the national. Imagine if we hadn't saved it. I know, Mrs. J. I know, Ruggiero. Imagine that. I love just how little faith people have in me. They go, do you know what? I bet TJ hasn't saved it. I saved it multiple times last night. Not a euphemism, by the way. Ian, it was not a dream. It wasn't a dream. It was real. It was genuinely real. What a bizarre evening last night. We beat Braintree, who, if you know about real football, almost gifted York promotion in the title today, but they didn't. We managed to get ourselves a victory thanks to own goal. Where is he? J. Otti. Let's have a look at the goal, shall we? Can we see the goal from the fight? We can indeed, El Diego. Welcome in, El Diego. Ian's in. Rugio's here. Mrs. J, of course, is in. Adam RDG's in. This is the free kick here. So Openda floats it in. Nodded away. Coulson hits it. It was going in anyway, we think. We ignored the fact that there's possibly a player stood in offside position as well. But, look. It's gone in. And it counts. Fiery Chariot. I did fall asleep. I was dreaming it. Woke up to Ank on screen. Yeah, we read it into Ank and they were like, how was Darlow? It's like, we got promoted. And they were like, what? So I loved how excited people were last night. Everyone seemed very, very happy they got promoted. I did say last night that this is not just a promotion for me. This is a promotion for the chat. We all deserve this promotion because you've all stuck with this through thin and thinner. And yeah, I mean, look, we could have gone to Gateshead. Yeah? Just think, we could have gone to Gateshead. And they got relegated. So yeah, so we could have gone there. What do we do now? I think there's that thing where there's part of me going, what happens if we get relegated straight away? Like, do you know what I mean? let's not hope that it's just straight back down. That would be classic TJ. That, to be honest. Let's have a quick little look at the whole overall league stage. So yeah, Gateshead went down, South Shields went down, Gainsborough went down, Chorley went down. We were promoted in 6th. 83 points we got in the grand scheme of things. Okay, 86 points, pretty impressive. Okay. Did we get the final league table in the Discord last night? I don't know if we did. Might have done. The narrative for being promoted and then relegated the next year. It's classic, isn't it? It'll be absolutely classic for us, to be honest. So, 83 points last season. The season before, sorry, last season 11th, 73 points. Season before 11th, 73 points. Season before 12th, 66 points. 9th, 71 points. Even when we got 4th, we only had 79 points. So it's the most points we've ever got. We still finished 6th. Only 7 defeats, so the second least amount of defeats in the league. 36 goals conceded, so second best defence in the league. 64 scored isn't brilliant. I mean, Curzon Ashton, 94 goals. Braintree, 87. We have to look at Louis Bradbury again, don't we? He's wanted by York. He's got another year on his contract. Still on our shortlist. 36 in 56. That's a guy who knows how to score goals. Skippy says, loved Ank's reaction to the promotion. Agreed. Yeah, J9, woo. How long did it take you to get to sleep last night? I think I saw 2 o'clock. I remember I was watching Raw. No, not Raw, SmackDown, when I went back into the room and Mrs. J was asleep, obviously. So I was like, right, let's see if we can talk to Mrs. J. Nope, she's asleep. Right, fine, let's just chill out for a bit, try and unwind. Didn't happen. So yeah, so here's where we are then. So we obviously we're going to stay for next year, I presume. It's very presumptive of me, and oh yeah, of course we'll stay next year now. I guess we'll stay. Bank balance has gone up to a healthy £500,000. That's good. Wage budget is up. We're excited, of course, the future. We're going to plan for next season. We'll look at, at the at what the league, what the tactic looks like, what we're going to do for next season. I'm not against keeping it as it is, to be honest. I think it's maybe not the worst idea to sort of start in the same £500,000 overdrawn. Is it? I thought that was a good thing. What is it? No. It is £500,000 in the No, see, bank balance. Like that's positive money. No, it's not. No, that's definitely not positive money. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is why I'm not allowed in charge of the finances in our house. I'm like, it's definitely a number. It is a number, TJ, but why is there a piece of ink in front of it? That's a minus, TJ. Evening, Kevin, and YouTube, by the way. Hope you're well. Welcome in. So the projected balance of this year's next season is minus £3 million. Oops. Oh well. Expectations for next year. What do we think they're going to go for next year? Avoid relegation from the national enterprise. Yeah. I think we can avoid. Do you know what? Just, yeah, whatever. Let's just go with it. All right. I wonder whether the board are pissed off that we now can't finish 12th. Discuss the plans for next year. Look how happy they all are. I'm about to ruin their day by telling them that I want us to avoid relegation. Guessing Chris is still getting over missing out on the Spurs win tonight. He's already texted about Spurs. Yeah. Right, let's talk the aims for next season. TJ took a number of seasons to take Macclesfield up from the National North, then did back-to-back promotions completely out of nowhere. I have belief. Look, I'm not saying anything out loud just yet, but I think if we start, as Dan said there, 12th next season would be mint. Let's see how we start. You know, I think it's going to come down to that, isn't it? And then can we just keep momentum going? Really? Jalot to return. It could be. We'll have to see if we can lock him down. Llama's in the house. Is that National League manager Tony Jameson on my screen? Well, you better believe it, Llama. In full HD as well. Looking ahead next season, I'm confident we can avoid relegation. Oh, they're all right with that. They're fine. That's cool. Right, nothing else to talk about right now. Mr. J, by the way, I appreciate the resub. Very, very kind. We can put the Tipex away. Well, there's no asterisks anywhere on any of this. Stadium expansion. Oh, we're doing a Reynolds Arena job, are we? 750 more fans. Oh my word! No wonder we're in debt. Have we got a bigger notepad now in the National League? Well, I've got a spare page. That's a bit quick. I think this is where my coaching badges have gone, Ruggiero. Someone give Tino Asprey a call for the big stadium availing. We are a bit big time now, aren't we? I mean, we're obviously ready for Europe now, aren't we? 40 grand is going to cost. It's going to cost 80. Well, okay. Shall we have a quick look at the... so itchy today. Have they not learned they're at this level because of buying stadiums? I don't think it's come into their sphere of thinking at all. 33. Right, let's have a quick nose in, shall we? So, as the doves pound away in the background, let's look at this then. Right, goalkeeper Josh Mack. Now, Josh Mack out of contract next season. Okay, I think if we were to look for a replacement, it would be Answer from Tamworth. Yeah. Where is he? We should have a look and see what happened to the teams from above. Anson, sorry. When's his contract? His contract's out next season as well. Still on the short list, unfortunately. So, right. Okay, might not be getting him just yet. Is Josh Mack gonna be fine for next year in goal? Well, we'll have to make that decision as we go through. Lewis Billington. Billington's out of contract. which is interesting. He's on 1.2 grand. Okay, so let's make a little note of everybody first of all. Sammy Robinson. He's out of contract. He's on 900. We only had 2 right backs, didn't we? Left back, we need to get a left back because obviously we had Okachukwu. And I think he's got a contract beyond us, hasn't he? 2035, yeah. I mean, if we can get him back in again for next year, should we test in a different environment? Prefer not to loan him. Right. Well, do you know what? Let's just make an offer anyway. Because he was great. Player of the year. Player of the year last year. I think we're all agreed. Okachukwu. Other left backs, none, really. Centre backs. Hendo, Archie Henderson. 2034, 1.3k. That's fine. He's got another year as contract. Hamish Douglas, captain. Out of contract this year. 1k. Caden Hughes. Out of contract this year. Didn't really play a lot either, to be honest, did he? Who else have we got at centre back? That's not very many. Oh, Simon Ablett as well, I suppose. Ablett, he's out of contract as well. 150 quid. There's a danger we could. So there's a danger that we could lose most of our defence. And ironically, I was going to say that our defence was pretty decent. Defensive midfielders. Gilligan. He's got another year left on his deal. 900 quid. Then we've got Belston. He's on 2035. 1,000. Then central midfielders. Your Pender. Now he probably needs a proper deal, doesn't he? And Bindley. Bindley seemed to settle in quite well, didn't he? After saying he didn't want to play for us. Out of contract this season, though. Zenandia. Out of contract. Aaron Reed. Yeah, he's going to go, I think, actually. I think this is starting to look like a full rebuild, to be honest. Lulu Booster, knew you'd pick admin stream tonight. Lovely to see you enjoying FM again. Do you know what? I thought we had to strike while the iron was hot after last night. Because of the fact that how emotive it was. Leaving this till Monday, it would have died down. And then at that point, it's like we're not really striking while the iron's hot. Are we? So MD Games is in on the Prime. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Sammy J out of contract. Second midfield left is Coulson. Oh, he's out of contract this season as well. Literally everybody. We've not even got that big a squad. And we're potentially looking at losing everybody if we don't play our cards properly. Um 650 and then right, okay. So So, watching on the phone, so it's my end of season squad admin on my laptop. Need numerous players in and out. New notebook in use. Notebooks. So issues we have. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 players. I'm not counting Okachukwu and I'm not counting Jalo or Mike Flight because they're low knees, right? A15, nothing. You've not missed anything yet. We've got the pens and paper out. We've started the admin. Obviously we've got quite a lot to do this summer because I've just counted there. We've got 19 players in the first team squad. Okay. Possibly, well, yeah, because George Fleming doesn't really count. Because he's going to leave as well. 19 players, of which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of them are out of contract this summer. Which leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4 players. So let's talk then, shall we? Let's have a conversation about this. Out of these players, who do we think is good enough to have another go next season? If we hold the same style as what we've got, right? So say, for example, we keep this 4-3-3 in possession. It drops into that 4-5-1 out of possession. It worked pretty well for us last year. We might as well start with it. So let's talk about it. Deadline day 2033. Welcome back, Jesse Nelson. Oh my God, that's Jesse Nelson's music. Yeah, Josh Mack has been performing above his abilities for a long time, I think. 26 goals conceded in 55. We've got to be happy with that, surely. Now, is that because of him or is that because of the defense or both? Like, I think at the moment, the fact he has a contract and the person that we want to replace him with is going to cost money, we might not be able to replace Josh Mack just yet. So he might not be the first person to look to address at this moment in time. Okay? Lewis Billington. Now, very, very good season. Very good season. 7.10 overall. 45 matches played. 4 assists, 2 goals. Got a man of the match. Great work rate. Determined. He's a leader. He's not particularly quick. He got caught out a lot in the semi-final, remember? There was a lot of pressure coming down his side, and that made us have to do a tactic. But look at this, though. Form-wise, he's been incredible. Even Chris, how are you, pal? He's versatile. He's 29. Bit of experience. 1,200 quid's not going to be too bad, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things. Back-to-back clean sheets in the playoffs is massive. Yeah. Like, yeah, what I don't want to do is I don't want to rip the squad out completely. So I think that Billington's had a pretty good season, to be honest. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's a good way of looking at it, Legs. He might take a pay cut, actually, Matt. That's a good shout. So Billington, I think, yeah, Billington, I'm happy to see if he wants to stay. Wants to play centre back? Not really, no. Finish in the top half of the national. Okay. Regular starter, maybe. Okay, so he's on 12. He's on 1200. Oh, there you go. Right. There you go. We've saved 200 quid. He probably is slightly more of a centre back than a fullback, but we didn't have a fullback, so we basically so we basically thought we'd move into right back because we had him and we had Sammy Robinson at right back, and again Robinson not really good enough to play at right back. I think Sammy's got to go, I'm afraid. He's going to get caught out this season. He's not got enough about him. Are we okay with the idea of Sammy leaving? 31 years old. He's not played either. 17 sub appearances. I think it's time for him to go and find, for 900 quid, I think we can find someone better. And I think we can possibly even get a better player in on loan to replace Billington at right back. Yeah. So that's what we need to think about. Left back, we definitely need as an order of priority, okay, because we haven't got one. And Okachukwu might not come back, so we'll try that, see if we can get him. Archie Henderson's got a year left on his contract. That's good. He's wanted by Oldham, so see if we can stave that interest away for a little bit. Is there a paucity of extensions that can be triggered again? Not this year round, I'm afraid, Kevin. But we'll see if we can get another year out of Archie, shall we? What's he on? He's on 1-3. Wants 1-5. So, will you stay for the same money? Yes, he will. Right. Big Archie stays. I got plus 1 year. Okay. Can we get a coaching badge? No, not just yet. not yet, Lulu Booster. Let's not go asking for things we know aren't going to happen. I think Hamish needs another year as well. He's the club captain. He's been here a while, and he's seen a lot. What's that? 2029. He's been here. He's been 4 seasons. He deserves another run. Hamish has got to stay, surely. Will he be starting every game? Well, maybe not. Maybe we move him to regular starter as well. See if we can get another centre back in. Again, the thing is his mentals are what get him through the game, I think. Yeah. Determination, leadership, aggression, 6'5", jumping reach, again paired with Archie, a 6'5" and a 6'7". Yeah, it seems to work well. But moving up, if we can get trigger contract extension, or should we see if we can get him as see if we can go regular starter? Take that out. And what's he on at the minute? He's on a grand. Oh, 800 quid. 1 more year. Yeah, so right, okay, so we're saving 200 quid. And we're getting another year. Yeah. Defence was immense. To change it drastically will have a negative effect. Exactly. That's my thinking as well. But then again, think about the fact that if we can get a centre back from a Premier League club or a Championship club, I mean, look at bloody Okachukwu came from And where are Bolton sat? Bolton, League One, like he was the difference maker, but just being in the club. You know what I mean? Get a player like that again. We're away. Caden Hughes, I think his time's come. I think there was eyebrows raised when we extended his contract last year. And go and look, you know, is it 900 quid well spent? No, not really. I'm going to set Caden for release. Okay, I think we can get... I think if someone like Douglas becomes the backup player... Who's my favourite player in my squad? Lama asks. I like Douglas. I like Douglas because of the fact that he's been from defensive mid to centre back. I think that's been class. I like Openda. He's just sort of slowly gone about his business, done stuff. But I also like Coulson. I do like Coulson. What about you, Lama? Who's your guy? Who's your guy? Simon Ablett. I think that there's maybe a backup player in Simon Ablett. 22 years old. Maybe not at 900 quid, but left back and centre back. Physicals, really, really good. He's brave. He's determined. He works for the team. Granted, his technical skills aren't very good, really, but he attempts overhead kicks. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, for the amount of money that we paid for him, that is a lot. Will become regulated. Should Archie Henderson leave? All right. See if you can see if that ever happens. See if he'll take something like what, 750 maybe. I mean, look, if he doesn't stay, he doesn't stay. That's not the problem. Not the end of the world. But right, okay. Loyalty bonuses are killing the finances. Well, look. We've got a stadium. We're building a stadium. Loads. Right. You've got to pay for loyalty eventually, somewhere. So that's another 200 quid saved. We're making money back slowly, somehow. Right, Max stays as well, we think, for the minute. So, okay, so defence. We lose Hughes. Lose Sammy Robinson. So there's just shy of £2,000. Probably wouldn't have signed the players who got promoted without the loyalty bonus. Yeah. Aaron Reid, we can let go. He's going to leave. So I'll save another 975 there. Okay, he can go. So that's another. So there's nearly £3,000 a week saved by releasing those three. Gilligan's already got a contract, as has Belston. So that's two midfielders that stay for now. And Belston was doing pretty good when he came in. Gilligan's the guy that hurts people. Yeah, Gilligan's Island just there. He was good. He was solid. 6.6. Pennywise and Morris Knoll, welcome in. Appreciate the follows. Very kind. Thank you for that. I think he was quite good as well. And then what we did was we brought Belston in, didn't we? And then Darryl Belston is the new defensive midfielder. Can we give me the squad view? What do you mean the squad view? This is literally what we're what this here. This definitely a please in there, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, we're a bit. I mean, look, where am I going to put it? Sandal, that's the question. And can we share it? Possibly. Where would I share it? Don't know. Look, I've got another one. I've got another view as well. Watch this. Watch this. Don't forget to save over. Yes. Yes. Share it on my MySpace page. Look at that. Look, I've got a data one as well. Yay! I've never used it. Pennywise, we're currently doing a Dagenham and Redbridge save. See if I can get Andy Carroll to win a cup while he plays. All right. Wow. That's quite well. Depends on what cup you're after, doesn't it? Joshua Hill, appreciate the follow. Very kind. Welcome in. Right. Aaron Reid gone. Openda. Openda, still very much a pay-as-you-play player. Do we try and put him on a contract or not? Or do we just leave him as he is? Because he doesn't seem fussed, does he? I suppose in a sense we can just cut him off if we don't ever need him. But if he starts playing well, do we run the risk of him leaving? Josh is currently doing a save with Darlow as well. Just got promoted to the Championship. Whoa. We've just got promoted to the National League. National League, yeah. We've got promoted to the National League, yeah. A share on WeTransfer and then just give us the link. I mean, I could, but I've never really. Is it that good? Is my squad view that good? That's my question, isn't it? I've never considered my view to be as impressive as it is. £800. I think I've got a feeling that we maybe could have got Openda for a lot less. I think it's either Pennywise is either a fan of the band or they are a fan of what's it called? With Pennywise the clown. It's not The Shining, is it? It. That's the one. Screenshot and add the columns in your save. It's very easy to do. Yeah. There we go. That's it there. If you want to do it that way. In fact, you know what? Right. Because I'm obviously not busy. I've not got anything to do really. Right. Where do I put my where did I put my you've got a screenshot. There we go. There you go. Cool. Right. Bindley and Fredinho. How are we? Bindley's. Whoa. Are we giving Bindley another year? Or can we get Mr. Tripper not selling your squad view for 20 quid? That's the way to do it these days, yeah. Pleased to be considered highly influential in the dressing room. Hopes one day to be seen as a team leader. All right. Now look, see Bindley now, media description fullback, but we've been playing him as a midfielder. He's had a great time. Like for me, he's a midfielder, and he's been good. See what we want. See, he's on a grand now. Star player. Finished in the National League. I think he's asked for stupid money. He wants less money than he's currently on. Okay. I mean, granted, it's 25 quid less. But, go on then. Have yourself another year. I think Dia. He's 400 quid, but I think we maybe need to let him go. We brought him in because he scored a couple of goals against us. He has scored a couple of goals, but he's been used mainly as a sub. I don't think he's going to be able to step up and be a regular in the side. I think we can get better. Even the Arsenal, how are you, pal? Yeah. I mean, we could trigger a release, an extension, and just keep him in. But I just think, look, let's get him off the books. Evening, Muster Man. How are we, my friend? The streams just got sexy, didn't it? What's this I hear about promotion? This is true. This is a truth, Muster Man. After all, I was shouting and raving and ranting on the podcast the other day. If we'd have held on and recorded tonight, the story would have been different. It wouldn't have been as fun, but it would have been different. Yes, we did. We got promoted last night. Won the playoffs with, quite frankly, a ridiculous sort of form on the way towards the end of the season. So if you take it from here, like January, yeah, against Braintree, it's like not conceding either. Just going all the way through. Defeat against Tamworth was a bit worrying. And then 2 sort of iffy results against Rochdale and Kidderminster, but then just blew through the playoffs. 2-0, 2-0, 1-0. Nice. Spartan says, weird dream last night. Watched a Twitch stream until 1 a.m. where Darlow got promoted. Same. I thought that as well. Ends with Braintree as well. Yeah. What symmetry. What beautiful symmetry. I hadn't even clocked that. So yeah, so tonight, Muster Man, it's all about getting that squad sorted for next year. Thankfully, the board have decided to extend the stadium, so add another 750 people in. Only the 7 seasons before League 2. Hey, Tristan, 8, not 7, 8. I wasn't the only one pacing around my front room watching the playoff final, right? I don't think so. I've watched it again. I genuinely. I mean, look, the Discord's been class, by the way. Last night, I love David's put an AI generated image that's come in that is incredible. One bloke's got a sign that says "Fuck Denise." 8 seasons of sticking with it. TJ promotion party, we finally did it. And then someone's put dead cats don't belong in fridges. Llama's picture, which is definitely not AI, of an old man drinking a pint. He's put, had a lovely chat with this man called Ted. He was telling me that he was just a boy when TJ was appointed Darlow manager. He never gave up hope of seeing his club promoted. We're going to win the World Cup. Absolutely fine. Everyone laughed at the 8-year plan, says he, but who's laughing now? No one. Nobody. Mackay Bernard Ferguson, the silly bugger who got himself sent off in the quarterfinals of the playoffs, which meant that Sammy J had to play semi-final and final. But let's face it, we're going to keep Bernard, right? He's on 950 quid. How much does he want? Please don't say something silly. He wants the same. Oh, it's 25 quid more? Not sure about that. Go on. Back down to last year's wages, but probably costing us a fortune in bonuses. Right, he's locked in. I think a lot of this side deserves a chance to have a go, right? What about Aaron Gomez? Here's a question. Gibraltar International. 5 assists in 13 games, including substitute appearances, obviously. 2 goals. Like, he sort of did all right. Is he good enough? He's quick enough. He's determined. It's not really a lot of player there, though, is there? Is it just a squad filler at this moment, Aaron Gomez? Need to think about him. We might be able to get a better player. Possibly on loan, though. And John Coulson. I think he needs a year. Give him a year at this level. See if he can push on. There's talk he's good enough to play in League 2. 10 goals last season. Best goal return. Less assists. Cambridge want him. We can just extend him, but let's see if we can get him on a better deal, shall we? He wants to play up front, so okay. Let's do him on 900 then. That's fine. And now, don't find pros and cons for your view. Where can I find it? Pros and cons? What do you mean pros and cons? I haven't got pros and cons on, have I? Oh, I have, yeah, there I. Yeah, so it's just the same as everything. So you just insert column and then just like do add. Just go searching. I think it'll be assistant manager possibly. Where is it? Yeah, assistant. Well, yeah, you probably can't see it because it's already been clicked on, but I'm sure it's under abilities and roles. It's probably in there. Now the 2 big decisions. Braden Graham. Does he become the second striker? Because he got loads of goals in his first season. Got less goals in his second. His finishing is diminishing. Oh, look at that. Ryman. I'm like Harry Mack. His physicals are good. His off the ball is incredible. He did miss a lot of shots. And I like the fact he plays striker, left wing, and right back. Diminishing finishing. If he signs for a similar wage, keep. If he asks for more, we've got to be ruthless. There was a moment when I said, do we get rid of him last season? Oh, he's not interested. Okay. That makes the mind up for us. And then the other one, I mean, we've got to be brutal, I'm afraid. Corey Thomas, the man that we pretty much bombed out of the team. We're just like, right, he's not going to play. We tried to sell him in the summer. He scored 3 very, 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 very important goals unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to keep him at the club next season. Corey, thank you for your service. Away you go. Okay, so he's gone as well. So, with that, right now, and we don't know what we're doing with Gomez yet. We've just about got a first team, I think. Jallo, we need to try and... Oh, he signed a new deal. Jallo's gone and got himself a new deal. They've obviously seen something that they're liking him. Right. So I take out Jallo and I'll take out Okachukwu for now because of the fact that we don't have them. And we take out Sammy J for now as well. We put Bernard Ferguson in. That's what the squad looks like next year. Yeah. So it's not like, you know, it's not like we're going into next year with nothing that's familiar. But we do have no backups, essentially. We need to buy some substitutes. Which is going to be fun. Yeah. So do we start? All right, hold on, don't want Jallo to go. Oh dear, Newcastle won an FA Cup. Bloody hell. God's sake, Arsenal. Can't trust you to do anything. Sorry, TG. Yeah, you will be. You will be. Of all the teams to lose to, do you know what I mean? They've locked down the entire of the Northeast to celebrate. It is a win for the little guys. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's those plucky underdogs. They've overcome all their adversity. Evening SDO, by the way, welcome in. Or on YouTube. Hope you're well. So right, let's have a little nosy then. Kobe Sinclair Linton, sorry. Mentality's good. Marking's good. Physicals. It's just made of spaghetti, innit? Rent them the open top bus. Yeah, because they won't have one, will they? Because of how little they've won. So, yeah. Dave Miller. Did we look at Dave Miller before? He looks familiar. Decent League One player. We had him on loan. Oh, that's right. He was the guy that that came to us and then had the freak accident on April Fool's Day, wasn't he? Got a bigger problem during post-season admin. Do I stay with Tottenham, just got promoted to League One? Or did he take up the job offer with Reading, just relegated to League One? I mean, there's pros and cons to both, isn't there, really? That's the thing. Have you been at Tottenham the whole time? Tripped over a badger. That's the badger. That was the one. Injured whilst out running. See what Joey Jones is saying. Who's on the shortlist with expiring contracts? That's part of the plan tonight. We need to get ourselves in there, don't we? Jay Sway, Theo Upton, Destiny Okanokwo. Got the players that are on our shortlist cleared already. All right, let's do this then. Let's go to contracts expiring 3 months. No one apparently. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Right, back to work. Might catch up later. Don't you worry, Chris. We'll catch you up shortly. I'm hoping. Logan Edmondson. He had a good season, didn't he? Depends what his save target is. Mine's taking Hertha Berlin to be a powerhouse. Logan Edmondson. Wasn't he one of the players of the season, I think? In the league focus. Sorry, I'm going to jump around a bit. There we go. John Edmondson, sorry. Different one. Wanted by MK Dons in Hereford. Out of contract as well, actually. Determination, first touch, aggression, vision, pace. All right, John Edmondson. See what you've got, shall we? All right. Salai, where's he going? To Qatar? From Rochdale? I'm not sure about that, really. Ronnie Moncur? Stephen Maroney? Ooh. 6'6", brave, good jumping, Irish under 21 international, out of contract. Interesting. You had me at 6'6". Former Swindon, Mansfield, and Northampton player. I mean, I'm on it as well. Charlie Olsen, he's out of contract next year, so he's not going to count. Jaden Sargent, next year. Fanuris Papas. What about Rochdale? And Tommy Blackie. Out of contract. 19 assists. Suspended for 3 matches. Former Man U player. Scout on him as well. Do we have to look at... I'll tell you what, who's coming down? What's the situation in next season's opposition, shall we? Evening, Chris. How are you, pal? Safe to say the stream tastes like promotion. Does indeed. Does indeed. Yum, nom, 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 nom. Very tasty. Folkestone are down. Dagenham and Redbridge are down. 2 teams. Guiseley, Cheltenham, Marine just surviving. Crazy Brits just surviving on goal difference. Scarborough stay up. Bedford stay up. Dulwich Hamlet, Morecambe, Eastleigh, Fylde, Altrincham, Havant and Waterlooville. Scunthorpe, Barnet, Southend, Cambridge, Accrington and Port Vale. Right. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Especially when this player's valued at, £1 million. Players coming in from Liverpool, 3 million quid. Ronaldo White. I mean, he's made that name up, surely, hasn't he? So goals are going to win us games, aren't they? That's what it's all about. We have to try and get some good goal scorers in. See what we can do. Okay. And then who's come down into the division? That might be worth finding out as well. Decent spine of the team and build around it. I mean, the decent spine of the team's already there, really. Kings Lynn and Crawley are coming down. Kings Lynn used to beat us a lot. York stayed up on goal difference. Yeah, I mean, the spine of the team is pretty much going to be last season's team. Oh, sorry, this season's team, I should say, sorry. And if we can then add just a little bit of quality around it, I think we'll be fine. Let's have a look at the this shortlist then. Yeah. Let's do it by position, shall we? So goalkeepers wise, we've only got Alex Asplin at the moment. He's at Scunthorpe. Noel Rafferty would be interested in a move from Oldham. Good stamina, good fitness, good determination. Not much else, but he's been at Braintree all season, and that's got to count for something. Half a season, sorry. James Wilson at Guiseley. Just seems to have decent jumping, tackling and heading, really. 26-year-old. Miller Megson. It's a good name, Miller Megson. Noel Rafferty sounds like someone you knew from the comedy circuit. Do you know, I'll probably have gigged with him, actually. Ethan Jackson. He looks fine enough, doesn't he? Decent of physicals. Mentals look okay apart from his work rate and his teamwork. His composure's not great either. Technical skill, none at all. But look at this. Swindon want him. Doncaster want him. Aldershot want him. Burton want him. There must be a player in there somewhere. But what kind of player? I'm not sure. I'm struggling to think why Football League clubs want them. Jack Leckie, probably going to be a bit too old now, I'd imagine. Well, 6'6". Ollie Rose, Lenny O'Sullivan. I mean, I suppose the thing is, if these are 45 appearances for Berry, we want to be getting players that are going to be good enough to step up into the next division, aren't we? That's what we're after, really. And the recommendations wise, there's nobody who's got an expiring contract that's above a B. So Stuart McGovern, extremely uninterested in her, apparently. Cole Sims of Guiseley. Our contract next year. Let's trial him. Oh, speaking of players, somewhat trial, actually, I wonder whether we go back in for that lad that was the top goal scorer in League Two. Do you remember? Excuse me. And we had him, and he came in and he was like, "Oh, I want 1,700 quid or whatever." And we were like, "Right, but who are you? You can't go around asking for 700 quid." What was he called? His church, the play he been swooning over for years. He is. He is. I don't know if we're going to get him, though. Do you think I have to just be brave and go in for it? Even Crazy Brit, how are you? There he is. Francis Church. Next season, he's out of contract. 31 goals in 52 games. I mean, look, we were right. There was definitely a player in there. Look, we wanted him here when it was 6 goals in 19. The following 2 seasons, 23 and 26 in the league. I mean, they said he could go on loan at some point last season. Did we make the playoffs in the end? Did we make the playoffs in the end? Crazy Brit. Oh, I don't even know if we should actually give the answer to that. What do you reckon, chat? Is it worth even mentioning what happened last night? We didn't just make the playoffs. We are the playoffs, Brit. We went and got ourselves promoted last night. Yeah. God. Yeah, we won the playoffs. And it was quite spectacular, to be honest. It took a lot, but there you go. It happened. How we'll cope outside the National League North, I'm scared. We all are. We all are, Waverley. I have to watch the VOD. Oh, go back and have a look at it. There's a lot to take in. This was the lad, wasn't it? Cruz Ibe. I'm sure he was the one that was the top scorer in League Two. Yeah, Chester, yeah. 20 goals. And then didn't he want... Is he good enough for the League One or something they were saying? Yeah, decent League One striker. So maybe we maybe have another look at him. Possibly. Same league as Marine. It is the same league as Marine. They nearly got relegated. So, yeah. They just stayed up. Let's just have a quick little look into the recruitment window, shall we? Create requirements. Left wing back. Create requirements for striker. Any type of striker. And maybe centre back, possibly. But you know what? Let's put goalkeeper as well. So Cole Sims not allowed to come to us then, is he not? Okay. He's been getting goals, hasn't he? Let's go for a 0. Let's go for a free transfer. See what eBay reckons. Oh, we've got a new kit sponsor. FA Trophy final as well. Sponsorship deal is £22,000. Last year's was £22,000 and 6 pence. Great. Changes to stadium ticket prices. 5% on the average ticket, 8% on the season tickets. Right. It's maybe worth mentioning, by the way, as we talk about increase of ticket prices. I've we've ended up, so me and Eldest Jameson went to York last week, as you know, right? Had a lovely time, enjoyed it. Ben Parkinson, is he on a free? Is he still? So went to York last week, enjoyed it, and then he mentioned. Well, we had the chat about the idea of a season ticket because his mate's just gonna think about getting one. Is Eldest Jameson one of the band fans? Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's terrible. He was looking forward to it, but not anymore. Yeah, he mentioned the idea of a season ticket, and so his mates got one at football. And I had a chat with his dad, who's the coach at the football team, and he says, "Oh yeah, my boy's got one now." I said, "Right." I says, "Look, let me see what are the seats next to you available?" And he said, "Yes, they are literally right next to him, so they're available." It's like, right, let me have a chat with Eldest Jameson. Eldest Jameson very, 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 very quickly says, "Yes, I want a season ticket to go and watch York next season." So I was like, okay. Short story short, we've both got season tickets for York next year. And my thinking being was that look, if he's showing any interest at all in football, then I need to just like go for it, don't I? And say, right, look, get him in. 100% better than Liverpool, Rouge. 100%. His ticket's 50 quid, so that's nothing, which is brilliant. Like, right, 50 quid, what's that? Takes it out to 2 quid a game or something. My season ticket, however, bear in mind this is a team that I don't support, is 400 quid. So, fine, I've got to make sure I go to the games now. He can afford to miss matches. I now can't. Yeah, 400 quid. So, before, where I was like, do you know what? I'm not fussed if they don't get promoted. Now I'm like, they better fucking get promoted. So, yeah, there we are. Congratulations, TJ, on promotion, says Matt. Watched it this morning. It was genuinely a tense watch. Wasn't it just? But yeah, as Rujo says, proper low league football, that's how it should be. I think so. And also he needs to understand that there is football in front of him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and it's not a TV show. Um, pay more for York than I pay for the Championship. 36 quid for the kids and 380 for you. Now I feel really bad. now I feel like I thought I'd been ripped off before, but now I definitely feel like I've been ripped off. God, it was only, I think it was only 600 or 700 for Sunderland. Season ticket prices, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but it's York. They think they can charge a premium. That's true, actually. Yeah. Itchy, have they managed to patch the game to a playable state? Thinking about picking it up on sale? Yeah, go for it. I mean, we're clearly playing it now, right? So, Leeds season ticket was 440. Daft in it, daftness. But yeah, there we go. That's what's happened. So do you know what? I quite like the idea of it. Me and him's gonna get to hang out, um, go and watch some football, and as we say, at least he's not watching Liverpool every week. That's the main thing, right? I paid 740 for mine for next season. That's 33. Like again, I would love a Sunderland season ticket, but the thing is I can't justify for that is the 2 hour travel up and the 2 hour travel back down as well. So it's like literally taking the entire day out. But you know, my mate's still got a ticket, so we can obviously still get up and down if needs be for that. So, in fact, there you go. Speaking of York right now, um, so Thomas is on his way out, Aaron Reed's on his way out, Zenon Deer's on his way out. Best thing we ever did was getting season tickets. Great family time. Seamus at the Blues. Well, this is what I thought, and I asked youngest Jameson as well. I was like, "Look, do you want the seat next to us?" And he was like, "Nah." And I was like, "Well, look, if you don't get it now, then you can't say during the season, I want to come, because then we'll obviously have to, like, well, we won't be able to move." And he was like, I don't want to. I was like, okay, cool, fair enough. If you're happy with that. Let's put Jacob Render on the shortlist, because for Kurz and Ashton, he got 9 assists, 5 goals, and Curzon were a thorn in most teams' sides, so we'll keep our eyes on him. Sergi Bernardo, 6'4", right back, 19 years old. Makes sense. You'll learn more watching actual football anyway. Exactly. That's the thing. And again, from a footballing development perspective, if he's actually watching the game, we can get him to focus on one player or something. Go, right, watch that player. Watch what they do. So it'll be good. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I was a bit like, ooh, that's a lot of money. Um, but you know what? It's just money. Who cares? You know what I mean? No VAR at York either. Win-win. Hey, look, VAR gets everything right. That's the problem. I've not seen a single decision for VAR that's wrong. Taking his son to football, priceless. Exactly. That's what I thought about it as well. So yeah, so we're gonna do that, and that's gonna be cool. Just gonna nudge this on a little bit just to sort of see if we can see where we're going. Everyone else seems to start making bids. We've got to start looking for looking for some players now. 23 games at home is £2 a game for your kids. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Like, do you know what I mean? It's super cheap for him to go, which is great. Granted, it's a bit more expensive for me. I think it's about 17 quid. I think it works out to, which again is fine, given the fact it's like 25 quid or whatever for a normal ticket. KD Critchlow, terrific left back. I mean, I'll take terrific left back, absolutely. Right, let me also save this game as the end of season. Yeah. Then we'll save this as season 9. Then I need to send it across to Chris as well, so he can play. You know. Okay. So, recruitment, shortlist. We've now expanded our scouting network to hopefully get some more players coming as well. Contract status, less than 3 months. So, Ethan Jackson. So Macclesfield finished second. What do we think? I'm going to blow my nose 2 seconds. So have a think about this guy. Let me know what you reckon. They're just saying good player, are they? Jackson's got no technical ability. He hasn't, but he's played 20 games for a team that finished second in the league, and he's getting an average of nearly 7. So I'm curious as to, has his physicality just got him through? He's really only a backup centre-back, isn't he? Really? Jamie, what tactic are we using? We're using a 4-3-3 in possession and a 4-5-1 out of possession. It's quite good, actually. It's working out quite nicely. Pavel Kalkovsky, 18 assists in all competitions. Again, that's not to be sniffed at, is it? But determination and acceleration are all good. Everything else, though, it's £20 a tactic. Llama's right. Yeah, it's 20 quid a tactic. So, if anyone wants it, I will sell it. I will sell it. To be honest, for 18 quid, I'll autograph it. So presumably that, adding my signature to it will devalue it somewhere. But yeah, I reckon straight up 20 quid. Like, you can't say fairer than that. 20 quid is cheap. Yeah, look, you know what? I'm not really here to be profiteering, really. So Yeah, like I'll do it. I'll do it as a deal. 20 quid. That seems reasonable for me. Yeah. 20 quid for TJ Ball. It's reasonable, isn't it? Where's the lad that we've just has he given himself a new contract already? Oh, he has he, right? £20 for a struggle bargain, £20 for 8 seasons worth of fun. See, there's the thing. For 8 seasons, that is a bargain, isn't it? Really? Yeah. That's what you got to think. If you're paying that for £20 for just 1 season's worth of wins, then yeah, I understand why people are going to be saying, "Well, come on, TJ, you're exploiting people here." But but if it's for 8 seasons worth of investment, then I don't see the issue. Assume loyal Patreon subscribers get it for a reduced price, like free. It's all part of your Patreon, Rugio. Yeah. So if you are on the Patreon, then yeah, you will get that tactic for free. I think that's only fair. John Edmondson wants to be a star player. Okay. What do we think? He's one of the star players in the league for Bury. They're reckoning terrific signing. He's another central midfielder. Every tactic purchase from a montage of TJ saying, "Fuck off this tactic shit." TJ Ball's for sale. Oh yeah, absolutely, but yeah, everything's for sale really when you think about it. Last night I even told everyone how much I would charge to do comedy at someone's wedding and how much to sing at someone's wedding. So Hereford and MK Dons want him. So I'm guessing he must be decent. I don't know whether star player is important first teamer. I mean, he seems happy enough. £3,000, get fucked, mate. You'll be back. £2,800. Who do you think we are? Newcastle United, Saudi Arabia FC. Come on, mate. We're not doing that. Never in my life. Does seem like a lot of work. Have to create a tactic to just earn 20 when you could just tell your YouTube viewers to F off and they'll give you a fiver. True. And when you put it like that, Llama, it's a lot more work, isn't it? Yeah. Shall I just swear at more people? See if that works. 900 quid appearance fee. No, mate. Like, what are you on about? Right. Okay. He's obviously wanting a bit more money than he's expecting. Where would I find players for loan? Database, isn't it? See, I don't think this is the way that I'd do it normally. List it alone, right? Okay. Don't forget the £3 Patreon. I'm also paying for some reason. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I presumably you're paying for the Patreon for early access to the FM Show podcast and the extra weekly episode that you get for the FM Show podcast. That's what you're paying for Patreon, surely. Although this week there wasn't an episode, so you may not have got. You didn't get anything early this week, sadly. But if we did put something out, then you'd have got it early. And for £20 a month, we can probably hang out with Embrace. Rob Murphy, they're saying, is a highly rated winger. I don't know how. One for the future. I don't really believe them. Think the scouts might be wrong with that one. I think. I generally think you could get Embrace for the live show. I reckon so as well. For 30 quid, you don't have to go anywhere near Embrace. Yeah. The early perspective, I end up not watching it that early, and I'm really paying for on-time access. No, you're also paying for the extra episode. And if you don't watch that, then yeah, you are paying for nothing really. And well, what you're doing at that point is you're supporting the podcast. You're keeping it going. I can't really sell it any more than that. Yeah, the early access is 24 hours early. So if you're not going to get around to watching it any time before that, then yeah, it's just access. You get access to the show. Do we? I thought we always got access to the show. You do get access to the show. Even Novishkar, how are you, pal? Welcome in. Yeah, we would love to give loads of things, as part of the support. Support the creator making content, plus we get additional benefits like free tactics. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Free tactics. Do you know what? I'm even going to put the tactic in the Patreon tomorrow. Are we winning? We are winning. We are winning, Novishkar. Never in doubt. Right? Never in doubt. It's been in doubt sometimes. We got promoted. We won the playoffs. So things have happened. It was very, very good. How are you, buddy? Hope you're well. Jesse Eccles Hall is a left winger. A left wing back, sorry. Let's have a look at some strikers, shall we? Because we're gonna need strikers this year. Fraser Harding from Scarborough. That would ruffle some feathers, wouldn't it? Well, now 2 more years worth of his contract. Tony does what Josh don't. Let me workshop that one. Yeah. Is that a little bit like the in Austin Powers, where it's like Mini-Me loves chocolate, Scotty don't. I'm paying for his Twitch stream as an enabler. Enabling a man with little ability to be promoted after 8 very tough seasons to watch. Oh, yeah. What I would say is that in that sense, everybody is an enabler at that point. And again, all you're doing is encouraging me to keep doing this, rather than going, TJ, you shouldn't, should you? Matthias Pelmard. Quite like the idea of a Guadeloupean player playing for us. Tyrrell Sellers Fleming plays both sides. And he plays as a striker as well, but we'll see about that. Tyrrell. Slavi Spazos. Shedrack Abraham, 6'4", from the Carder Warriors. He's wanted by Hornchurch. I mean, really? I don't think he's going to be that good. Yeah, I'm not really convinced. At which point during the 8th season do you think you came closest to taking another job or starting a new save? I genuinely considered the Gateshead job. That was when I was just like, I don't think this is the worst idea to leave. But there was definitely a lot of anger at that point, both internally from me, and then I could sense from the chat as well, possibly, like, don't you fucking dare have us hanging here for 8 years and then go into a team that finished below where we did. So at that point I thought, yeah, we're not going to go. There was, I think, when it was like, it felt like we weren't going to go anywhere and we weren't making any, like, we're just treading water. I was like, oh, this is going to have to, it's going to have to go. And when we started losing again, because I don't mind losing, that's fine. I'm used to that. Like, that's part of the game. You should accept and embrace losing, really. It's when we'd worked really hard to get things working and then we went on another losing streak. I was just like, oh, like, it just felt like, because we don't ever know what doesn't work and we don't really know, like, you know, why we're losing. There's no way of finding that out, is there? I was just like, this is pointless. This is pointless. And at that point, I was like, well, what do we do? And then obviously I told the game to go stick itself, which I still maintain I was right to do that, because there was the level of frustration had just got too much. And I was like, maybe I need a little break. Maybe I need to sort of like step away from the game. It's really difficult, as I'm sure some of you know. Like, it's difficult to play the game and stream at the same time, because it's so much easier to just do it at home when you can sort of like have all the time in the world and you can sort of like spend hours just sat staring at one or two players. When you're sort of like trying to make the game tick along and you're trying to create a narrative and you're trying to have, you know, you're trying to entertain, you're trying to keep people engaged and talking, and trying to move a game along that is a new game, is a new game, and we're all learning it together. There's an extra pressure to it, and when it's not working, there's a pressure to try and find out how to fix it. And because we don't know how to fix it, we're trying to fix it live, and there's no guarantees that works. When all that's happening, that can be frustrating. That can be difficult to manage. Mad scientist, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate your congratulations there. That's when it becomes difficult, and there's like, how do you sort of like keep your emotions in check? I don't always do that. How do you then keep your calm, keep your cool, keep an element of professionalism while you're trying to sort of like have the whole like legs like kicking under the water like a swan? Essentially, it's the whole swan thing. If the legs are going under the water, you don't see it. It looks elegant on top. How do you make it do that? And I've not always got it right. I've not always got it right. But yeah, a couple of times I came close to sacking the save off. But then the thing is sacking the save off, then what? That was what was keeping me here. We joke about like staying at Darlington out of spite. Literally was that, because I wasn't having fun playing it at that point. So then I was like, well, what are we going to do? Because I don't want to. Like, I've got a podcast about Football Manager, so I need to talk about Football Manager. But if I sack the save off, then what? Because I don't really care much for real football outside of my immediate sphere of interest. And because the game's tough this year, I was like, I don't really want to go and try and do a difficult save because it's just not fun. And I was like, well, I don't know. I wouldn't describe you as a swan, I'd describe you as a pigeon. I'll take that. Constantly looking for chips. That's a seagull, TJ. Yeah, whatever. Are we extending Aaron Gomez at all for a year? Or are we just letting him go back off to Gibraltar? I think there's another option. He was fine. Because worst case scenario, say we don't get any more players in at all, we could put him at left midfield and we could move Coulson up front. Disappointing extended Aaron Gomez. Had no, that's what she said. How much does he want? He's on 725. He's unhappy. We could just extend him and then tell him that he's staying. Looks like he might be leaving. Right, time to just lock a couple of signings in then. Who are we going for? Ian Miller. Looks more of a defensive mid than a centre-back. Callum Mackley. Still don't know enough about him just yet. Katie Critchlow. Determination 17. Teamwork and work rate look good enough. Concentration is good enough. Decisions are good enough. Bit of pace. He's a left back who's right-footed. Oh dear. We got promoted, we need a better quality of player. Not saying Gomez doesn't fit, but that's just a general comment. It's a fair comment. It's a fair comment. What about Cruz Eber? Possibly as good as Braden Graham, allegedly. Relishes big matches. Could be a leading League 2 goal scorer. One by Hereford. How much would he cost? If it's still over like 1,700, we're not going anywhere near him. 1-2. Tell you what, how about we do? One, two. He was top goal scorer a couple of years ago. What do we think? He wanted 1-7 when we were a division below. I struggle when I get promoted as I feel loyal to the lads who got me up. I'm a bit like that, Tim. I don't want to come in and change the team too much. They all deserve a chance, don't they? Do you know what? I'm going to say yes for now, and then I'll have a think about it. See what's happening in the loan market. It's left back loan. Let's get a right back loan in as well, can we? Change requirements, make that a centre forward. I used to enjoy the transfer bits. Wasn't a striker at Tamworth you were keen on? There was. It was well, it was I think it was Alfred was the was Church, wasn't it? Northampton and Hereford now want them. 2 League 2 sides. Okay. Let's go back to see if how are we doing? Asks Airborne. We're good. We're good, thank you. Life is all right. We're busy trying to see if we can get our first experience of the National League working. How are we going to get on? That's the question. We're trying to get ourselves sorted, get some recruitment done. Oh, Anwar Answer was the goalkeeper. Yeah, Anson was the goalkeeper. Yeah, he's out of contract next year. So unless we can get him on loan for don't know if we would want to do that or not, but yeah, strikers wise, there wasn't anyone there that we were keen on. Or maybe that are still there, I should say, sorry. So that's Stephen Maroney. Jumping reach of 19, bravery of 17, mercenary personality. What does mercenary actually mean? Does that mean that he'll just like he's here for himself and that's it? Because if it is, do you know what? I'm all right with that. Low loyalty. All right, low loyalty doesn't. Yeah, I'm not fussed about that. I don't need him to be loyal. Are we National League? Yes, we are. Yes, we are, Nightmare. It happened. It happened last night. You weren't around. We just went and won the playoffs. Went right, that'll do. Right. Do you know what? Let's have a look at Katie Critchlow, shall we? £500? Oh yeah, get him in. Watch me rise up and leave. Mike Flight's out of contract. Now, he didn't really do a great deal for us, though, did he? That's the problem. I mean, Asplin is at least a backup goalkeeper, isn't he? So, we haven't got a backup goalkeeper, so... Todorf. Whitehead. Right. We need to have a look at some loan players from the from better divisions. Who's Michael Stedridge, Tim? Can we expect some business? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, when does the transfer window shut? I'm guessing it's like... I'll find the rules. What position do we need strengthening in? Centre forward. Centre forward. I just made him up. Fair enough. Yeah. Do you know what? You might as well just do it, because that's up there with hang on. We've right. I may have done something silly. I may have done two things silly. Okay, I've agreed to pay all of Anson's wages for a loan deal, and the same for Church. That could be a good thing, though. Okay, now I know Anson's £1,100. How much better than Josh Mack is he? Bankruptcy incoming. Not quite. Not quite. Josh Mack's better at handling, better at passing. Surely not. I mean, remember, we don't have to accept these deals. So Anson's on £1,100. And Church is £300. So it's not terrible. All right, Hereford have signed Ibe, so we've lost out on him. Okay. Great. Things being delayed at this point. That's never a good sign, is it? Up the Hereford. Yeah, so yeah, Ibe's gone there. Where are Hereford playing? Oh, League Two. Okay, fair enough. That's understandable. Aspen, possibly. Morony, 58 grand is required to be deducted. Why? No, we're not paying 58 grand. No, no. Let's cancel that and let's wait for him to actually be free, shall we? Let's get a backup goalkeeper in. Ellis Hume. Have you come from? Where have you come from, Ellis Hume? Preston. Everyone's from Preston. Well, of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? So when does it tick over into next year then? Because we're still in June now. Church has agreed to join on loan. Okay, 300 quid. 300 quid a week to sign Francis Church on loan. 6'4". Jalot's not going to be about. We might as well take a guy who's scoring goals for fun. We've wanted him for a couple of years. Granted, he is slow as shit. He is like running in toffee. But decent heading, decent enough jumping reach, decent enough off the ball. Gives us the option of playing two. Take me to church. Anson's rejected the loan offer. Fair enough. Fair enough. We've just okay. That's maybe would have cost us a few quid, but okay, fair enough. That's fine. Right, Nathan Gore we had a look at before. Unambitious, not interested. Don't need that. Deandro Fletchman. I mean, he sounds exotic. I don't know if he's going to be any good or not, though, but. And John Liesel? Lyle? John Lyle? Available for loan. Needs to do a better job at marking. But he is available for loan. Very, very brave. Quick, can jump. Bit fickle. Where are we at with fickle? What's fickle? Curzon are interested in him. Do you know what? I like the idea of him being brave and committed. Gives us an option with Billington as well on the right. It's Fickle the Telford lad. No, Fickle's this. Is it this guy here? John Lyle from Fleetwood. So Alan Mackley. Oh, he doesn't look good enough, does he? Terminate trial. Get gone. Ian Mellor. He's bringing us somewhere else, so that's fine. Joseph Jones. Off to Barnet. James Wilson, you're not very good. So, bye for you. Jesse Eccleshall. Unambitious and 5'5". I mean, mate, that's not going to work at all, is it? There's nothing there. Matthias Pelmard. I don't think that's going to work either. Leadership is good. Finishing's good, dribbling's good, but we need a bit more. I think. Sellers Fleming. You're not good enough either, are you? I think Cady Critchlow we're going to try and get in. We'll see what happens there, but I wonder whether we'll get gazumped for him or not. I'm going to keep Pelmard on the shortlist just in case, because he's not going to be good enough, is he? He's not. Like, what am I even doing? Like, just take him off the shortlist. He's not good enough. Peter Löwenkranz's son looks good. Joel Duffy left back. No, he's not very good either, is he? Harry Roder from Tamworth. What about Horsham and Scarborough? It's a trial, but not convinced there's going to be enough there to get him in. Centre forwards. I'm not convinced by that Nathan Goldmind. Yeah. I'm sticking to my guns, not going with him. He Topless is back. 6'5", unambitious. Oh, Topless Nicky, come on. Might be a bit behind the space. Basically, have you looked at PSG? They might have a player or two. I've heard of PSG. Nathan Binns. Look at that hair. Thing is, we probably need to look at, like, we probably do need to do that thing, don't we? Go back, have a look at the Sunderland and the Middlesbrough and Oliver Ibe. We asked for him before, didn't we? He went to Guiseley. Who else do we know of here? Tammy Borrowdale we've not seen before. We need a good quality striker is what we need. Would you say look at the under 18s or the under 21s? Or a bit both? God knows Sittle. I mean, what a name. Dwayne Rampersland. Sean Allen. We don't know any of these players. Okay, so how do we find the so do I just do the whole select all um where's the get team report, right? Sign Sittle on a 5-year contract and build the team around him. I mean, Darlington is a bit of a shithole, am I right? Right, there we go. Great. Ibe doesn't want to come. Fine. Whatever. Didn't want him anyway. I mean, you could sign Alfie, Erling Haaland, or you could sign Phil Haaland. 19 for aggression. Likes to lob the keeper and stops play. Quite a bit going on there, hasn't he? Louis Samba, Liam Thelwell. Fleetwood have come back to us about Lyle. What are they saying? Are they saying yes? Are they saying no? %40? Right, that's fine. Bath are trying to get Will Merry in. Yeah, he's not really playing, is he? Katie Cricklow's in. So that's a player who can play left back, so that's good. And he can play centre back, so we can let. We've obviously let Caden Hughes go anyway. So that's fine. Get him locked in. Right. Yes, he can play different roles. Play loads of different roles. Plays all across the back, apparently. So that's going to be good. Get him through the door. So that's 2 now. So we've got Church in. Actually, we've got 3, really, because we've got Asplin as well, the goalkeeper. We've got Church in on loan. And then we've now got Cricklow through. John Lyle looks like he's going to come in as well. Youth player poached by Luton, right? He's gone. Dean Gaffney's gone. Mellor's gone to Macclesfield. Continental qualifiers have been decided. It's not us. We're not in Europe. Can you believe it? Shocking. It's quite surprising that. Thought winning the playoffs would have given us a chance, but apparently not. Evening, Si. How are you, pal? Welcome in. How's the National League? We haven't started yet. We're doing our pre-season planning. What do you make of Ellis Hume here? As a link-up player. Likes big matches. He's not one for scoring many goals, is he? Off the ball's not bad. Determination's not bad. Anticipation's not bad. Likes to lob the keeper and dwells on the ball. He's good for the National League. Yeah, Kidderminster are interested, and we know what Kidderminster are like. Yeah, we could cover the fact that Braden Graham's going to leave. He could maybe replace him. Yeah, we're just trying to sort of work out who's coming in next season and who's not, really. Board provide cash injection. Must mean we must be a massive amount of debt then. Yep. Oh, good. Now we're only 300 grand in debt. We were 500,000 in debt. So if anything, that's good. John Lyle's coming in. Cool. Get him on loan as well. Yeah, we're looking for like not a massive overhaul in the team this year. So, we might be able to get him only for 8 months, but we might have to go back and reloan him again. But if we can get Okachukwu again, ooh, that would be something. Can we do Jallo again, do you reckon? No, they're not. They still don't want Jallo on the way out. Okay. That's fine. Okay, Chukwoo deal negotiated. What do they want? They want less or 12 months? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Oh, this is good. We might not be too... We might be able to keep the left back who was brilliant from last season. When's our friendlies coming in? Do we have any friendlies? When's the next season start? What's happening to TW tonight? We'll do tomorrow night. Tomorrow night side. To be fair, if we'd have bottled the playoffs last night and not even got there, we wouldn't have done FM. We'd have done wrestling. But because of the fact that we got promoted, we thought, right, we probably need to crack on with trying to strike while the iron's hot with this save, and then look to continue it. So TEW tomorrow night. It's WrestleMania Part 2 anyway, isn't it? So it still makes sense. First TJ Sunday Slam will be tomorrow night. So that'll be good. Yeah. And then we're into FM again on Monday. Usually the 30th of June when it ticks over. That'll be it. One leg relegation playoff will be played if up to 4 teams in the same position with the same record after 4 leagues sorting rules are compared. Sammy J's contract's expired. He's right. No one look around. He's gonna stay, right? He's staying. Avoid relegation, yes. And we need to remember to go back in for one of the lads that we couldn't get before. Oka Chukwoo stays for 12 months. Get in. Kicking off the season away to Altrincham. Altrincham on Boxing Day. Barrow away on the final day of the season. Where are we in terms of our season preview? Season preview, 13th? It's not a million miles away from 12th, is it? Come on, Darlo. Let's have it again. Let's go back to back. Who are we playing in friendly? Spennymoor, Garforth, Dunbar, Stenhouse Muir, and Curzon. That seems fine, doesn't it? Who have we tried to sign? Was that a lad from Bury? Yeah, Maroney, yeah. Back to back like the Kappa logo. Exactly that, Badron. Exactly that. Okay, so delighted that Okachukwu stays. How are you on the other side? Are you well? Hope life is treating you grand. How was the so are we allowed to say where you were today? How was your day today? Let's put it that way, shall we? Tired. I can imagine. You've been here, there, and everywhere. We can say, all right, well, Mr. Maggio only hanging out today in the hospitality lounge of the Sidemen charity match today, by courtesy of invite of the Sidemen. So Sai very much hanging out in the swanky areas. So yeah, great opportunity for him to go and experience that, hang out there. So very much looking forward to seeing any content that he's made off the back of it as well. Content, contacts, whatever it is. But ultimately, hope he's had fun. Zendaya didn't even leave. Why not? You could just leave, mate. Like, you're set to release. Oh, Sidemen, I know. He texts me and he's just like, oh, I'm off to do this. I was like, can he work in it? Everyone sat me next to me has been asked for photographs, not for you. I mean, look, Si, we could photograph you into a multitude of photographs, yeah? Darlington released 7 players. I hope one of those players isn't Sammy J. Sammy Robinson. Braden Graham's gone. Aaron Gomez is gone as well. Okay, so we do need another striker. So maybe we go in for that. Hume. $21 players. We'll take 21. So Ellis Hume. How much are you going to cost? A fringe player? Just appearance fees. Oh, mate, 600 quid. Fine, whatever. Let's do that. Look like those security bull, those little pit bull ones. little angry one, just like. Rah, rah, rah. Funny. Someone asking to refill their drink. Mate, do you work here? Let's get rid of him. Where's Maroney gone? Berry, Stephen Maroney, out of contract. Did we say a star player? I think we said important, didn't we, for him? He wants the number 4 shirt. Look. We'll see about that. $3,000? Ooh, mate. I think he's showing off, isn't he? Everything on tap at Wembley is as nice as it is. Fair play, man. You got to go for it, haven't you? When you're there, why not? Is Edmondson lowering his wage demands yet? $2,000 for Edmondson. Is he right? Okay, here's a question. Is this guy worth giving big bucks to sit in the middle of the park? Could he run the game for us at this level? Potentially League One standard. Essentially, he's going to replace Openda, I think. Openda's a bit quicker, a bit more physical. He's the step up. Is he $2,000 step up, though, at 20 years old? Is he going to be the difference maker, do we think? As long as he leaves a bit of wages for potential Jallo level striker too. That acceleration 16 in the midfield and determination 18, that's going to be good in it. You have to sign better players to get better. There is that. I mean, look, let's see what he'll take, right? Will he come down much? $1.6. He becomes the biggest earner in the club's history. 43 grand compensation. I didn't read that bit. Well, we might not get him then. If it's going to cost us, it's a lot of goals to replace. We're losing Thomas and Graham as well. It is. I mean, what have we brought in? We brought in Church, didn't we? And we brought in, we're hoping to bring in Hume. So yes, we haven't brought in a lot of goals, but I mean, Church has probably scored. Actually, Church scored more goals last season than Thomas and Graham put together. So there is that. Like, we could maybe move Coulson to striker, possibly. I mean, that doesn't look a bad side, does it? There, we could even put Lyle in instead of Billington. We could put Cricklow in place of Douglas as well. He's only 5'10", so he probably plays out wide, but just thinking we've got other players now that can do stuff. Appreciate the follow, my friend. Very kind. Welcome in. Garigussian's gone to Birmingham. Am I from up north? I am indeed. I am. I'm from Washington. Well, originally. Still don't want him. They still don't want him to move. Might as well try one more cheeky time, but we know it's probably not going to happen. Sunderland and Newcastle. Sunderland, mate. Are you a fellow lads fan also, Irk, or is it just are you like quite a lot of the football world? Just I'm not a lads fan, but I do hate Newcastle, which again we'll take that around here, either or. So we've now got ourselves a squad of 19, and we've got an actual backup goalkeeper. I think that squad of 19 is a player on trial and a second goalkeeper who's going to basically go into the under 21s. Sitting in a Strasbourg career mode, trying to sign Siddiqui. I said, yeah, Siddiqui's class. Mackham as well. Good lad. Good lad. Yeah, Siddiqui's a bit all right, isn't he? He's handy. He's handy. Zach McDonald. Scouts are all over him. Potential League One standard. Wanted by everybody, basically. And a perfectionist. 1,500 quid's a lot of money, though. Let's say nothing for now. And then we'll just negotiate if we have to. So was Darlow Korea and thought your accent, thought it would have been one of the two. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got to be. There's Not far off in name a new gen. Might as well wait until you get up to the top flight. Yeah, God, I'd forgotten I had that on. Yeah. Nathan Saunders looks fairly handy. We've got a left back in now, but let's keep him in shortlist just in case as well. Jamal Brennan, right wing back. He looks better than the one that I've got. What division am I in? Well, we're now we're now in the National League. Because we've spent 8 years in the National League North and didn't really think to get promoted. So yeah, it took a long time. It took a long time to get promoted, and then last night we actually got promoted for the first time. So yeah, it's the most realistic save on Twitch. I'm calling it the best save on Twitch. That's because Llama suggested I call it that, and I was like, yeah, it probably is. I mean, he didn't suggest it. He mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, it is, in it. So yeah, so that's where we are. Now we've got an eye set on the Premier League. Yeah, I reckon literally give us a few seasons and we'll be in the Premier League now. It's got to be. It's got to be. You know, we've done the hard bit. What did you mention? You mentioned this is the best save on Twitch, Llama. So I've just started. I'm now going to start posting about this is the greatest save on Twitch, and that we all have to basically come and enjoy it for that purpose. Tuny didn't see last night. Are we promoted? April Fools. Genuinely promoted. Genuinely. Actually a thing, right? It is the best. See? It is the best. It's got everything. Did I hear Gary Gussian when I followed? Yeah, he's gone to join Birmingham on loan. The one from Us in Real Life. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. How's the league prediction looking now? The likes of Jallo are no longer in the squad. That's a good point. Yeah, it's probably going to be a bit more realistic now, isn't it? Kevin, let's have a little look, shall we? What do we think? Higher or lower? Still the same. 13th. Still. That's not bad. Congratulations. We'll watch back next week. I'm away this week at Kendall. Oh, Tuny, honestly, man, it was class. Watching that last night was a lot of fun. And genuinely, I think, emotional in parts. I mean, that's how I feel. I don't know whether it landed or not, but yeah, there you go. There's Gary Gussian. So yeah, real guy in the game still. Hartlepool have rejected an offer for Reynolds. Larne and Glenavon want him. Okay. Determined, good flair, good off the ball, quick enough. Oh, that's fine. Let him go. Can't believe I stuck the season after missed the promotion. When's the party? The party was last night. $9 grand available in wage budget, so we do have money for players. Zach McDonald, 1,500 quid. Perfectionist. He's probably worth a look, isn't he? Anticipation's a little bit low, granted. Teamwork's a bit low. First touch isn't great, but crossing and dribbling's fine. Acceleration's fine. Off the ball's okay. mean, does it mean we move Coulson up to the top, up front? Gateshead and Hartlepool both seem to have been relegated into unplayable leagues. TJ is so good he's bringing down the whole of the North East just by managing Darlow. Yeah. Second yellow card's doing Build a Nation. I'm doing Destroy a Region. Adam Bealby. This guy's got all the traits in the world. So this lad, scouts say superb signing. Okay. Very much a potential lad. Good League One player, apparently. 23 years old. Mentally, 18 for flair. Okay. 14 for bravery, 12 for anticipation. First touch is fine. Leadership 15. Okay, there's something to look at here. Okay? He might be all right. Traits. Stick with me on this one. Runs with the ball through the centre. Likes to lob the keeper. Knocks the ball past opponents. Tries long-range free kicks. Doesn't dive into tackles. Tries long-range passes. Likes the ball played into feet. Just does everything. He sounds like Enzo Lefebvre. He sounds like fun, doesn't he? He doesn't have the attributes for a single one of those traits. He doesn't. He's up there. Do you know what? He's up there with, where is it? Where's my guy? Simon Ablett, centre-back, attempts overhead kicks. Just get them in. It's just an absolute merry band of madheads. What do you like doing? Oh, I like hitting penalties with power. Have you scored any? No. Just kick them hard, don't I? I prefer the ball played to feet. Oh, yeah, you any good at first touch? No, not really. He's Cal the Dragon. How many new gens have we got? I mean, most of them now, I'd say, are new gens. At this rate, we've probably got a couple of players who are actually real, though. That's the thing. Let's get Belby in. Have a little nosy at him. Waiting to see what happens with Hume. He doesn't even want to. Doesn't want a contract. Kevin says last night was ridiculous when you think there was a load of us stayed up until 1 o'clock in the morning watching someone else play Football Manager. When you explain it like that, it's silly, isn't it? 1 o'clock in the morning, man. And we celebrated an own goal to get us up. Seven years in Horns, a few real ones is good. Right, Oldham might stop us getting Edmondson, which is fine. Hume's in. So that's a striker. What an occasion. I'll struggle to stay awake. Well, I was running on adrenaline, to be honest, Ian. I think I went to bed about 2 o'clock last night. And then I was up at 7 for taking Elders Jameson to football. So, I was getting to football training. Can't believe you haven't signed the OG goal scorer as a thank you. Oh, no. He stays where he is. I was going to try and sign the day man or the night man. What was there? What was he called? Kate or Tate? Who did we play in the final? Braintree, wasn't it? They've clearly got rid of him, I reckon. Tiger Tobin still there. Oh, I think they've sold him. I think they've decided, you know what? They have. They've just went, yeah, he's got to go. Or was he on loan? There he is. Jordan Attweet. He's been released. Actually, we can't get him on trial. Or do we just pop him in? Hereford want them. They're League Two. His vision, flair, determination. We can't even. Why can't we try and sign him? Is he retiring? Loan signings have to be the second best after frees. No, I'm all. I'd rather have a loan than a free. Gunnar Elliott's now a fringe player at Exeter. Did he not get... He only scored 7 goals. We need a bit of pace up front, don't we? Can't have 2 slow strikers. What's Toutier off like? Not sure. We tend not to go searching about in the database. I've got attribute mask on, you see, so you tend not to find anything out. Edmondson we've missed, unfortunately. Well, he's gone to the under-18s. Do we do what we did with Okachukwu then? Oh. Never mind. Never mind. We've still got money for 1 or 2 really good players. So if there's someone that jumps out at us, we can still do it. Right, should we have you tried for Okachukwu? We've got him back in again, Lama. So he's signed on for another season, which we're delighted about because he was essential to the tactic, basically, of getting up and down. So this is what we look like now. This is the starting 11. So new signings, John Lyle at right back, who looks like he might be decent. He might be a little bit better than Billington, possibly. Bit more acceleration, bit braver. So hopefully he'll start putting his foot in. But you know, Billington's experience is going to be really handy, and his work rate's very, very good as well. Lyle's work rate's not too bad. Then we got, going to keep the centre backs as they are, Henderson and Douglas, but we've also got Critchlow, who at 5'10" is probably a bit short for a centre back, but I mean, I might play him at full back. We'll see. Maybe he moves to DM. There's a player there somewhere. I don't know where he's going to play, but there's a player in there. Openda, Brindley, and Belston are going to stay as the 3 in the middle. Gilligan's going to drop to back up for now, while Belston takes the reins in DM, because he was sort of like instrumental in that run to the playoffs. Coulson can stay out wide for now. because we might bring a player in who's going to play out wide. We've got Hume to go up top, possibly, or we'll have a go with Francis Church, see how he gets on as the sort of down replacement for Jallo, essentially. Tactics changes once every season, most games. Well, yeah, that's the actual answer. I would love to say we change tactic every 2 seasons. But this tactic was really good last year, so we're going to try and keep it again this year and see how it looks. Fingers crossed it's going to work in the step up. And if it does, then it's definitely a £20 tactic. So let's have a quick little nosy at how we got on against Spennymoor. And then I'm sure this will give us a perfect understanding of how we're getting on and where we are. Top of League One after 13 games unbeaten. Nice work. You made no signings. The tactic's just amazing. That's what you need then, isn't it? You need to just keep it. Sometimes things just work straight out of the box. There's our Pender out wide. Okachukwu picks it up. I'll swing the ball in. Bindley. Belston or Pender off the crossbar. Blocked, cleared, gone. Here we go. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Here's the big lad. Oof. Just a bit of a scuffer there. Donald duck in. Appreciate the follow, pal. Very kind, very kind. Oh, how's that stayed out? What's the easiest way to get debt down? Sell players for lots of money. Oh, what goal that is for Spennymoor. What, didn't we commit a foul here? I'm fairly sure we fouled someone in the build-up to this. Yeah, that, look, just pull it back. Pull it back. Yeah. I mean, keepers can't get beaten on his near post like that, can he? Do you know what? It's fine, because normally on pre-season, we look incredible, and then it takes us, like, you know, we tend not to do well in the league. So let's have a poor pre-season and then a good league season. All right, Lyle's got the ball out. But yeah, thankfully we're losing the lower league opposition. That's what we want. Douglas, what on earth was he doing there? Oof. Jesus. What's happening now? Yeah, we've had all the ball and all the shots. We can't really change it because we've not not got many options on the bench. We will change it at some point, but here's Church. Okay, Chuck Woo. Go on, get past him. Get past him. It's poor as well, isn't it? I think these players are probably still having the hangover from the playoff final. Yeah, they're thinking, do you know what? It's not really worth diving about at this moment, is it? Well, Pender for Bailby, probably. Critchlow. Bindley. Over the top. Shallow's not been seen since. Not at all. I mean, he's had a cracking time. Do you know what? Let's try Hume out wide. Sammy J can come on as well. Why not? It's pre-season. Hume. Hume off the bar again. No, not Trey Hume. Just Eric Hume, I think. It's another new player. We almost signed Denver Hume at one point, but he wanted far too much money and then retired. So I was like, well, actually, yeah, I think we managed to dodge a bullet there slightly. Because it was worrying that Denver Hume was actually looking like a really good idea at one point. We couldn't dream of signing Trey Hume. You know what? When he's 62, we might be able to sign him. It's hard to believe we're losing this game. Yeah, we know. we know. But you're obviously new round here, assistant manager. Okay, not a great start. Not a great start to pre-season. But you know, can only get better from here, right? That's what we have to think. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fine. I'm sure our season isn't over before a ball's even been kicked. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. We can't. Are we leaving on that? No. Let's. Oh God, we're now predicted ninth. We're now predicted ninth. Everyone, what's happening? I'm concerned. Like based obviously they've not watched that match that's just happened right there. Okay, we've got $8,000 worth of budget still left. Okay, let's see us against Garforth, and then we'll go. Start with the same side. Give them a bit of familiarity with each other. It's gonna be fine. Let's do this. Come on then, we're favourites. Let's do it. What's Coulson got on the wings? He's got skills on the wings is what he's got. Uncle Chukwoo. Bindley. Oh, close. Right, at the risk of making the tactic more disgusting, do we move Coulson a bit further inside? Do you know what I mean? And then just let Okachukwu run up the wing. Because I'm wondering how effective or ineffective Coulson can be in that inside forward position. And he really wants to be a centre forward, doesn't he? Bernard Ferguson. There we go. There we go. Down the line. Big Mac can pick the ball up. Launched. Church gets his head on it. Just need St. Bernard getting on there. Upender, Church. Lyle. Bernard Ferguson. If you can't get past him, put the ball in. Upender, Okachukwu. Look at this. Look at this. Intricate passing. Coulson. Oh, what a goal. I know it's against, lower opposition, but what have we got? We got Okachukwu. Inside. Coulson. Bindley. Okachukwu's gone again. There's 3 players on him. You're not going to get the ball off him. Bindley. Wearing red boots now. Oh, of course he's wearing red boots. Look at that. The Darlo Maradona. We've played 8 minutes and we're 3-0 up. Wow. Okay, I think we're probably favourites to get a draw here. Douglas plays out from the back. Okachukwu. Ball's played in. There's Francis Church. Big man gets his first goal. Titles in the bag. Exactly, Lama. They're right. Ninth. Ninth, if anything. They're underplaying us as to how good we are. But what's important is that Church has got his first goal, so he's got a bit of confidence in him. You know. Okachukwu's got a 9.2. We've played 15 minutes. Oh, look at that. Kills the ball as it drops out the air. What a ball. Coulson. Okachukwu, Bindley. We're toying with these guys, aren't we? Oh, good save. Yeah, I think when we turn the computer off tonight and we come back on Monday, it's going to be awful when we lose all of this. Going like your game, first round of the German Cup, playing youngsters 8-0 at half time with a player who's got a double perfect hat trick. Double perfect hat trick. That's something special, right? I mean, look at this. Lyle, he's got a face on, twisting away, 6.8. Someone's getting subbed at half time for being unprofessional. Fall Guys, appreciate the follow, my friend. Very kind. Welcome in. Bernard Ferguson, back post, Coulson makes it 5. This is more like it. It's more about the movement. It's more about, you know, are the players in the right positions? Like the fact that ball there, put across, what a great ball. Coulson moving off the back post. We're not relying on Church being in the box to tuck it away. I mean, it'd be good if he was. But there's no massive reason for him to be there. Billington's complacent. Great. Let's give Cricklow a run out. I think Hume can replace Coulson again. Bailby for Brindley. Might as well get some fresh legs on while we can. But yeah, and I definitely think you're right. I think another striker at least. Maybe an extra midfielder, possibly. And then someone who can play on the right to cover for Bernard Ferguson. I suppose we're looking at that lad from Middlesbrough. He can play on both wings, so that's going to be good. We've got centre-backs. We've got DMs. Yeah, someone who's creative in the midfield. Like, I know it sounds easy to say, but we need like a proper good League One, League Two central midfielder to come in and just be that step up. That Goodmanson would have been the guy. But I suppose if he's off to Plymouth, then that's understandable. Yeah, we're not going to attract players of that quality, unfortunately. Or, well, also be able to convince him to not go to teams like Plymouth. Just at the moment, anyway. Yeah, maybe next season we'll be able to. We'll be Football League next season, so it'll be fine. Oh, Henderson's just watching that ball in the air there. I also wonder as well whether we go back in for Anson, the goalkeeper. Or do we just let McNamara have the run in the sticks? I suppose finding a good goalkeeper is got to be worth its weight in gold, hasn't it? But you know what? These are all Monday problems. Yeah. Things to worry about on Monday. Because that's fine. Nice win in pre-season. And then we've got McDonald's. McDonald's wanting in. So Zach McDonald, perfectionist. Bring him in from Middlesbrough. He wants to play out on the left, so it might means we move Coulson up front. So that's not a problem. That gives us something to think about. I think Coulson might enjoy playing up front, actually. Right, let's have a quick little nosy at him. So, squad now, 20 players in total, well, including Bilby, which is 19, I suppose. But, yeah, Zach McDonald plays all across the middle. So, right, left, centre. Yeah. I'm happy with that. That's a good signing. Eighth. Okay, I'm starting to get concerned that expectations are really running away with people now. Like, this is all we're going to do is let people down, right? Josh Austin's come in. He's the top goalkeeper in the league already, and he's come from the same division we've come. Gideon Kudra. Callum Thomas. Yeah, you're good, aren't you? Okay. Still need a striker. Yeah, is that it? Top three, surely. I mean, we could buy a striker. We could literally just like spend money. I know we shouldn't have to. It does feel weird. We lost out on Eber. That's a shame. Missed out on him. Let's pop a create requirement. Loan. I'll leave that to anything at this moment in time because yeah, we'll see what comes back. But yeah, decent enough. Tonight, I think we're all right. I think we're getting there. I'm seeing the vision. Evans doesn't want to come to us on trial. Okay. Do you want to just come to us as a player? Maybe. Logan Edmondson's gone to Oldham. Right. Fine. Akapo's gone to Luton. Just jump here quickly, see if anything's come through. No, not yet. Right. Okay. Cool. Let's leave that there for now. Not a bad evening. Not a bad evening, I think. We got some work done. Got some things done. Yeah. Pretty sure we're going to have a decent season. And if not, it's going to at least be fun. Enjoyed this tonight. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging in and being part of it. TEW tomorrow, because it's WrestleMania weekend. Come and see us. Come and hang out as we do the first Sunday Slam. But yeah, appreciate you for the last couple of days. Genuinely, it's been awesome. Take care. Alfie Horton's where we're going to go raid to. They look brand new. They've got like 10 followers or something. So go and give them some love and give them some support. So let's go in there, drop some follows, and yeah, just give them a bit of a head start, right? Appreciate you all. See you tomorrow. Have a cracking Sunday. All the best. Speak to you soon. Bye now.